everyone, and welcome back to another Saturday Night Review, where we are reviewing The Lost World. With me, I got Resolute Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Grillo?
I'm actually doing pretty good there. Yeah, I made the mistake there. At the Return to the Lost World's a sequel to this one here, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And all the same, but what got me was it's all made in the same year. So they had two back-to-back movies come out in the same year, like, so the second parter or what?
Yeah, that was a bit confusing. Usually there's at least a year turnaround.
Yeah, I want to see how the movie's does. Hopefully, it's at least like the same people, so they can keep the continuity and stuff, and keep all the actors, ranges and stuff, all the same there, so that you don't get the problem like a lot of these franchises have. Because that's where a lot of these franchises have problems is they get different writers, different producers, different directors, and all of a sudden, boom, the continuity and the canon doesn't add up. So
I'm pretty sure they filmed these either back to back or at the same time. If they were able to get them both out in less than a year.
yeah. So let's go ahead and get this started here. So got that. The Lost World. I gotta say, I like the music at the beginning here. So I'll just play a little snippet of it. Yeah, this is where I sent the message to Bird, but he didn't, because I thought Bird would want to hop in on this one here, because of David Warner.
It's not going too well over in New York at the moment. It is sub-freezing.
Same here. Negative 35 out. Man, I made some good
Yeah, I expect Bird is hunkered down. This may be a typical January for you, but it's no Mageddon over there.
Oh yeah. Salty was complaining it's 3 inches of snow. I was like, 3 inches of damn snow. Man, I don't even blink on that. Okay, so I gotta leave 2 minutes early for work. We don't even usually call off work till it's like 8 to 10 inches of snow in a single fall. So here we get the what?
Well, you get feet of snow per year. The rest of us don't get snow maybe every other year.
Yeah. Well, Buffalo had to call out ask their fans to do the snow shoveling out of the seats. Like that's one of those places that should have been an indoor stadium. So I got a question though. Why do they always set up all these old like undiscovered, like they call this the Lost World? So why did they set it out always? Why is it always Africa?
Because that was the last great unexplored territory.
Well, I'm pretty sure South America has plenty of unexplored places. So does Southern Asia.
Oh no, they found gold in South America, so they scrapped through every last square inch of that place. The Spanish were very, very thorough. They came looking for gold and they left Bibles, so
Yeah,
they got the place well covered.
But they only lasted 3 months in a war against us.
Well, their job was done.
Well, what was it? The USS Maine that was in the port of Cuba that the boiler overheated or something and exploded. They blamed the Spanish, and 3 months later we got we got a bunch of Spanish colonies, including the Philippines. But anyhow, so they're hearing animal noises. They're trekking along.
Hey, Pop.
Oh, we got Pop. Hey, Pop, how's it going? So we got the narrator here telling us he's basically went to England from Canada, or that's this guy Edward something. Yeah, apparently has a little helper there, but you think he would know that if there's a war going on or not? But he comes in there asking these two assholes here. You got any wars I can cover? You need someone on the front line? Any major wars? Which year was this set in?
I believe 1910, 1912-ish, I believe. They said it once, but wasn't overly paying attention.
Oh, year I can look it up here real quick. Because yeah, it shouldn't take too long on Wikipedia. We'll have it. Because yeah, because it had to have been in between in the based on the 1912 novel The Lost World. The movie is set in Africa rather than the book setting of South. So in the book is set in South America. And Lord John Roxton was replaced by the female character of. Oh, that's that white gal there. Alright, so. Scan. I'm just going to say, since the book was written in 1912, I'm guessing that the setting is 1912.
Yeah.
And instead of South America, they're going to Africa. Hey, Pickles, how's it going? Oh, we keep
Go ahead and click it.
All right. Then he's saying hi to Pop, and I almost put him in timeout. And then Pop saying hi, it's great to see you. All right. But overall, so they told he had to go get his great challenge was to go get an interview with Professor Challenger. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, they're sending. Then here he just hears them laughing, and they put a bet that he doesn't even get in the front door. So
Yeah, you sure showed them.
yeah, so he basically writes him a letter, says he's what expert in some kind of field. I can't remember. So basically, it gets in there, and we got this grouchy old lady, which I love this part.
I have an appointment with the great Professor Challenger.
You've obviously never met my employer.
Okay, she hates it that much. Why does she work for him? You know, it's like if you hate him that much, you shouldn't be working for him.
I've had the honor, Signora.
Well, I apologize to you in advance. He's an absolutely impossible person. Absolutely impossible. Forewarned. As they say, he's forearmed.
It is a most considerate of you, Signora. Forewarned.
Go quickly out of the room if he seems inclined to violence. And don't wait to argue with him. Several people have been injured doing that.
I shall try to keep that in mind. But I've no intention of arguing with the great.
Yeah, it's funny. She keeps giving us warnings, but but do you think he's actually listening? In that?
No, he don't care.
Yeah, because it's like. I wonder if he just lets the. I wonder if he has to go in his mind. If he just lets the professor hit him, maybe he'll earn the professor's respect or something.
That's his best shot, actually.
Yeah.
Let's face it, his job's on the line.
Yeah.
He gave those two old crones perfect excuse to fire him.
Yeah. And this is perfect right here.
Reporters, of course.
That's as good a way as was ever invented to ensure a violent rage from the man.
Okay, that's enough there. And oh shoot.
Met my employer.
All right. So anyhow, he goes and starts talking with the professor there, and they're going back and forth there. Yeah, so he obviously was started speaking some foreign language to him, and he was just going along with it. Then he goes, he calls him out his bullshit. He admits who he is, and then this happens.
Shall I not? You will not be the first of your kind that I have thrown out of this house. You will, in fact, be the 28th, I believe.
Don't be a fool, Professor. I'm 165 pounds, as hard as nails, and some 20 years you're better.
Yeah. Oh, we got a cry.
Well, 2 out of 3.
What, the hardest nails or 20 years is better?
Yeah, he's 40 years younger, 165 pounds, but he's about as tough as a marshmallow.
Tough as a marshmallow. Yeah. And down the stairs they go. They are going down the stairs. So apparently then this guy walks in. I take it that I gotta say I love the old British uniforms for the police officers there, but I'm wondering if that lady either called the cops or how did he even know that that Edward was there?
She called him.
Yeah.
She has experience with that sort of situation. As he said, it's the 28th time it's happened.
28. Yeah, I mean, he tells them that he's afraid of age, you gotta press charges. Yeah. So apparently it was the first time that someone's ever hasn't pressed charges, and apparently pressed the professor, so he begs him up. So now he's actually got the interview there. He shows him the book there with all the drawings and stuff. Stuff there, and he's calling it the Lost World. So then we get the flashbacks of them going in there, and it's froze up on me a little bit here. And LDG said, "Same here, Rezo. I need your help if you are available in an hour. Need a solid? Okay, LDG, I'll drop in after the stream." He's called a Bobby. A Bobby on the Bobby. Can we have a Bobby on the Bobby? Alright. So we got about an hour. We gotta hurry up on the... Who would name their kid Maple White? I wonder if that they're related to Betty White. I don't know. Is that a common name back then or not? Maple.
I've never heard it.
I've never heard of it either. Have you heard of it? No? She shook her head. No. Yeah, so he just recounting his experiences, how they all died. And then he had this guy. He got gutted. I don't know if I don't think I could show it though on YouTube there, but he pretty much got gutted. He tells them where to find the lost world at. Anyhow, yeah, basically they just keep telling how they found this world and that he's seen a pterodactyl. And he actually got a pterodactyl bone and all that. Then Pedro went to slash at his leg, and he shot Pedro, man. He shot old Pedro. Oh, now the names are starting to actually make a lot more sense. I was like, these names don't sound right, but it was originally set in South America instead of Africa, now everything makes sense. So yeah, that's where they see it. Then he just collapses, and so they can't go up on top of the plateau. I wonder what country they end up traveling to that plateau would be in.
I have no idea about the geography of Africa now, let alone in 1912.
Yeah. And Pop, yeah, she just woke up from a nap. She decided to take a late nap there. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they had everything set on a high plateau. But but thinking if pterodactyls can fly and they're not contained into something like they were. What was that one movie that was deep in the earth? Was it Center of the Journey to the Center of the Earth that had dinosaurs in it?
It may have been.
There might have been one of the versions that had dinosaurs deep underneath the earth and all that. At least then the dinosaurs were contained. So it's like, ooh, it could be true, but this movie was true, and there was pterodactyls flying around out in the open. Us English or the English English or the French would have spotted them a long time ago, because they started colonizing Africa in the 1800s, wasn't it?
Yeah, before that,
Way before that,
parts of Africa, yeah.
Well, yeah, along
As
the
far
coast.
as going into the interior, they never did that in great numbers themselves, except for scientists and resource exploiters.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I know they colonized around the coast there. There's it's like probably since the 13 and 1400s, but I'm talking about going deep into the interior. Probably wasn't until the 1800s, because it was Germany had a couple small colonies there, but it was mostly France and England divided up the continent.
Yeah, even then they rarely ventured in.
Yeah.
They sent in a handful of people to exploit the resources, scientists to do their thing, and beyond that, they didn't care to stick around.
Well, when your scientists come back with their heads chopped off and the heads on a pike, you might not want to go into the interior.
Yep.
Yeah, so. Yeah, basically, he said he believes them, but he said, but everybody else will think they're full of crap and stuff. So he hugs them because he believes them. So this is when they go to this, was it is it just a university meeting, or is it like what was this meeting anyhow?
Zoological Society.
Zoological, and I suppose the kids from the university, the kids up top, were just observers from the university.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all great in there. Yeah, so we got this. And that's David Warner there. I didn't think that David Warner quite looked like that. I was picturing something different, but yeah, that's David Warner right there.
Phone to me. That I am, Summerlee. You wish to honor the man that made Professor Summerlee the exalted scholar he is today? Then honor me. That's quite enough.
Anyhow, I don't think we need to listen to this. Nah. But
Probably
basically,
not.
challenges the Summerlee there, or that lead the expedition to prove him wrong and all that. Then we got the one in Edward up top there. They're saying, no, we're not going to spend the university's money on some bullshit expedition there to prove some, what do they call it, horse and trumpet theory. But that Edward one that wrote to the Gazette says he wants to go, he'll volunteer to go with them. there. Then that little boy volunteered to go with them there, but they laughed at that. Then with that gal, what's her name? Oh, it's glitching on me. But when that one gal, that one, no, we don't need to. You don't need to hear it, Adley. That one gal, what's her name?
Jenna or Gina or something like
I
that.
got the cast here. She was Nathaniel Stafford as no, that wasn't it. Jenny Nielson as Tamara Gorski as Jenny Nielson. Okay, so yeah, she volunteered, but nobody took her seriously because she's a woman there. But
Well, you had a woman, a reporter, and a kid volunteer, so it's pretty much the beginning of a priest, a rabbi, and an Irishman walk into a bar.
yeah, no, but I can at least give her a chance because I know so. That'd be like, because who knows, like if we're gonna be going trekking through the rainforest there, one of the people I'd consider bringing along their if they knew what their that they knew what the how to do their job, Dandelion Fluff would be what I'd consider to bring along because she's used to hiking through that shit. Because she goes hiking all the time through the mountains of British Columbia. Every day, or at least every Sunday, she goes for a hike. So that'd be a good choice if they knew how to do the job you need done there.
Yeah.
And did I hear the pop?
I believe you did. Let's see if I can. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey.
Oh, hey guys. I'm just I thank you for letting me in. I'm only here for a couple minutes. I'm getting ready for the game tonight. Big game coming up here in about a less than an hour or so. I wanted to check in and see how you guys are doing.
No,
Not
we're
bad.
doing all right. There. We're just getting through this, powering through this review here.
Yeah, I recognize. Yeah, I recognize John Rhys Davies, the guy from Sliders. Yeah,
Yep.
of course, the latest Indy 5. Yeah, so yeah, Dial of Destiny. He looks really good back then. I mean, gosh, 32 years. Anyway, go ahead, Gorilla. I thought it was cool to see.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, they got their expedition there to Africa. So they're looking through the book there. Oh wait, shoot! Did I screw this up? Yeah, I screwed this up.
Did you advance it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the gal that volunteered.
Not bad looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She looks familiar.
Yeah. I think we were past it.
There's David Warner.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? What happened here? Because I know we're 20-some books into that. Yeah.
Right there, they're volunteering for everything.
Oh, yeah. And this is where they exclude. They said they didn't. Professor Challenger there was not. He didn't want him to go along with it. So he said, "Fine, whatever. There'll be a guy that'll meet you to give you directions to it, but you there, and you get the guy to accept it. So we get him along here.
Obviously, they're
what? Okay. So she keeps up. She's taking along there, and the one guy, his friend there, brings him and he hands him the what was the bottle? What was in the bottle? It's some kind of liquor, but I don't know what kind of liquor it was.
I believe it's champagne.
Oh, champagne there.
It's probably champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for when they find the lost place, I guess it's to celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Summerlee was considered the leader of the expedition there, and he gives him he has this letter in his hand. But did either of you guys guess what was about that letter for when we get to it?
Something
Was it?
along those lines.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured what was going to happen there. Yeah.
Cabin 5B, please.
Summerlee, you will take this letter, and you will not open it until you reach Kalimi at the headwaters
Yeah.
of the Lualaba River. Then at the designated hour, you will open it, and you will receive your directions to the lost world.
Amateur theatrics.
He called it amateur. He said, you notice he said the precise hour, so I'm guessing that just meant noon.
Come on, Mr. Malone. We've wasted enough time already.
All right, so he kicks him off there. Then this next part's really good.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, lad. That eye's looking better already.
Oh yeah, they did a good job with that makeup there. He has a nice dark black eye for when he punched him and stuff.
Yeah.
I do like that little bit of makeup they did.
Oh, if only he wasn't.
I know they may give him a real shiner just to make it look
I
authentic.
say, how good.
Yeah, then they got then he goes and takes his bottle of champagne that his friend gave him.
You. Fine sailing. Bon voyage, mon capitaine.
Yeah, so basically he gets off. So then they're sailing there. Yeah, you can tell this is a coal powered steamship there. But didn't most of them used to have like 2 or 3 stacks? They got just a minor one.
The bigger they are, the more stacks. But they just had the one coal furnace. So nice small ship.
Oh, okay. With one life raft that we could see. And it just appears that ship looked like it's laying really low in the water. Or am I just used to seeing stuff like the Titanic and all those old really tall battleships and stuff?
Yeah, the smaller ships didn't have to sit so high.
Okay. Because like that almost looks like it'd tip over one small little wave and that thing will fucking tip over. Oh, there is a second boat.
I was going to say that. Yeah. Those steamers usually had about half their hold full of coal. Usually, that's a lot of coal. I mean, just to run the turbines inside a steamer like that.
Yeah, well, you had to get the things there. And man, I'm actually surprised she's just sitting here all cuddling up with me. Oh, son of a bitch. That's one thing I don't like about this player.
Oh.
No, we weren't that far yet. Oh.
Oh, that it skips?
No,
Yeah,
like when I go when I go to click the 10 speed, I accidentally click slightly above it and it brings it back. So we got her going down here, and
oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this happens. Oh, maybe I can skip 10 seconds. She hears that noise. Hello! And she does what every single person does in every horror movie.
Yeah.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? You know exactly where I am by the sound of my voice. If you want to come out and kill me, all right, here, just follow the sound of my voice. But anyhow, she's walking around, and then she comes across this crate right here. Yeah, good thing it wasn't Jason, or Freddy, or Jason. You know, it's just that little kid there stowing away in one of the crates.
Yeah, right.
So she calls him and they go, "We got a stowaway."
Well, you know,
Well, Mikey?
Yeah, I was gonna say back then they could like kick him literally off the boat. They could literally kick him off if they wanted.
They're not. They're
That
not going
little
to do
kid.
that to a 12-year-old. They're not going to do that to a 12-year-old unless he really pisses
You don't
them
think
off.
so? Oh, okay.
If they can earn their keep, they can stick
Okay.
around.
But yeah, they can get that kid to earn his keep, but unless he really pissed the captain off, like any of these grown men were stowing away, oh yeah, they'd throw their ass overboard. Maybe if they're lucky, they'd get a lifeboat or a life jacket. But that little 12-year-old, they can use him, and they're not gonna throw a 12-year-old off overboard. But so yeah, he's possibly yelling help. He wants to prove himself.
Hey, Germ.
Just-
Guy to the left.
What?
I ain't hear any of that. Still there, Mikey?
No, he's not there. Well, this thing
I'm
froze up
there.
on me.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, yeah, it froze up on me too because I'm not seeing it moving. Oh, okay. Well, I said that the guy, Resolute Germ, that was to the left of Warner there in that other picture, that's the guy from Will and Grace, that TV series that used to be out back
Yeah.
on NBC a long time ago. I forget the actor's
Eric
name, but
McCormick.
he's in this along with Warner. So McCormick, that's it. Yes, you're awesome, dude. Yep, McCormick. That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't recognize it from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
did.
I just
I
recognized
just
it from the cast list
just
I got.
because like right, yeah.
Oh, I might have to stop and refresh here.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Yeah, the kid is he's got yeah, you're now Gorilla, you did say they're not gonna throw a 12-year-old off, and I totally agree with that. But now he's gotta make two choices. Either he's going to help them, by swabbing the deck and doing things like that a normal sailor boy would do on a ship, or they're just gonna like
No, he gets listed as Malone's assistant,
yeah.
which is what he originally volunteered for, seeing as he worked with Malone at the newspaper.
Oh yeah. So he gets a chance to earn his keep there, and barely.
Rob.
Yeah. So
Come on.
So basically, he gets told that he'll talk to him.
I'm surprised at you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Malone.
Yeah, well, don't be. I know what it's like to be ambitious. You gotta take chances. Jim, you're on the team now.
But Summerlee.
What's he gonna do? Turn the boat around? Throw you overboard? No, we're stuck with you. Shake on it.
No, the kid. Do you think the kid? I think the kid at least
Destination.
deserved at least one ass whooping before he got the handshake, shake, and welcome. But he should have got at least an ass whooping.
Yeah, but he realizes he should have brought the kid in the first place.
Yeah.
He's acting like it's no big deal,
Yeah.
but he's going to go kiss the professor's ass to make sure the boy isn't thrown overboard.
Yeah. So then here we got this colony. She's
Yeah,
selling,
there you go.
she's selling a mark and all that for him. And this guy here, he's trying to negotiate with this asshole here. Apparently, this guy was he the only one that spoke English, or is that the only one that? Yeah.
Yeah, he claimed to be the only translator available.
Okay. But instead, we get called over this gal here.
You speak excellent English.
I learned at the mission school, sir. Miss Kate taught us.
Yeah, so we get introduced to this. She's actually damn good looking.
I'd hope so. She's a model.
Oh, is she?
Her only acting credits are this and the sequel.
So how'd you get
That's
the
right,
gig?
she is. Yeah, real life, man.
How'd she get the gig then?
Oh, I guess you don't want to know.
Epstein's
I don't
wife.
think you want to know.
No, but she no, she looks a little too old for Epstein. You're thinking of the old Harvey Weinstein or the Bill Cosby.
We're thinking Weinstein brothers. Easy, yeah. Oh my God, no.
No,
It'd probably be more
she's-
Weinstein. It wouldn't be Cosby.
Yeah.
Cosby wouldn't even touch this thing. Yeah.
She's at least double the age of what old Epstein had.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. She is only known for these movies, and she worked for Liz Barrett Palmer modeling agency.
Yeah. Oh, apparently I missed the lines there, but they're like, oh yeah, I can't have a because he's watching her a lot because she's a woman, you know. And they kind of like mocked him into it there. That was pretty funny. And then she gets mad that he goes.
That's kind of cute, though. I mean, it's just to see.
Yeah. Hey, Pickles.
Hey, Pickles.
Oh, I see how we rank. We decided to let you on, and you didn't. Oh, he came to put something in the private chat. Okay. So, yeah, he goes to buys
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to buy the zebra blanket because he thinks that'll be the warmest thing that they have. And this lady absolutely detests it because she's one of those animal rights people, which yeah, she can't say anything. I wonder if she's a vegetarian also or vegan. What do you guys think? Did they ever mention that?
It's kind of you know what? That's kind of interesting because if I remember right, I don't think there was a lot of animal rights people even back if this is in the Victoria era. I don't know, but is that true, Jerm? Because I honestly, I don't recall that there were a lot of those
there
type
were some
of activists.
Yeah, but she's one of those ladies. Well, she's one of those. If she's a vegetarian, you gotta treat her the way you gotta do. If she's a vegetarian and she breaks your heart, you gotta do the old Bobby Hill way. You remember that, Germ?
Look at the
the smoking one.
She's not on the damn table.
No, the old Bobby Hill way when he was the vegetarian there broke his heart there. Then he ran into her at a steakhouse, so he sat there and devoured an entire 72-inch or 72-ounce steak while staring her right in the eye. Out of spite. If that's not spite, I don't know what is.
That's love right there.
No, but just a spider. He devoured a 72-ounce freaking steak, looking her straight in the eye.
And if I found out the girl I was dating was a vegetarian, I'd just drop it right there. I don't want to mess with that crap.
Well, there's a reason I can't date vegetarians or Muslims. I like my bacon too much.
Yep.
All right. So she's basically chewing his ass out. And did I accidentally turn the sub? That's why we're missing it there. So yeah. Oh, this scene here is funny.
Attention, everybody.
Yeah, so he's calling attention here, but yeah, I gotta pause it because of the damn copyright. I don't even know who owns this thing here. But
I have a very important announcement to make. To be opened at Kalini upon the 15th of November at 12 o'clock.
So he got exact precision, precisely 12 o'clock. Yeah, I knew exactly what was going to happen on this. This is one of those is what you call enjoyably predictable. Where I enjoyed the crap out of this here, and it here.
1 minute 2 should be precise enough.
You think a professor would want to be a little bit more precise than that? I don't know.
Well,
then we got the reporter he got the notebook all ready for the big announcement stuff.
for the big reveal. Yeah. Yeah, I think around the world in 80 days, right? Didn't they have the same kind of precise timing throughout? I guess it was. In both of those,
The timing
around
was
the world
much more
movies.
important back then.
Yeah, but no, he had to go with
Yeah, for sure.
So he's 1 minute early, and this is what happens.
No map. This is the proof that the Lost World is a fraud and that buffoon Challenger is a liar and a fake.
Am I late? I thought the time agreed was 12 noon, if I recall correctly.
And his watch sells him out.
Yeah, did the watches back then have that little dinger on it?
Yeah, you can get the pricier ones, but you can get it.
Yeah. Oh man, that was like
It has
that
that
just
little tingly beat, like a bell. That's kind of cool.
no, but I was laughing so hard at
Yeah.
that
Sorry,
there when he
sorry,
showed
Gorilla.
up. But like
Yeah.
I figured he was gonna show up at Gloomy, but I didn't guess like the timing and stuff, like that. I thought there might have actually been a little something on the paper, but there wasn't. So I was a little surprised, but it's something along the lines of what was gonna happen is what I figured. Oh, it has hair on it. Yeah. There. There, I think I got all the hair off of it. Ugh. Only kids will eat a hairy sucker.
Oh man.
Yeah, since
You
he's
gave
only
her back
weighing
the sucker.
Yeah, it's only the fur from her blanket.
Ooh.
Just pick the hair off. You're good.
Yeah, sure. 5-second rule.
Well, look at it this way. It's helping
There
with
you
the
go.
immune system.
Yeah, there you go.
So basically, they got to paddle for 17 days on the river there, which I don't know how. Well, so what do you think? 300 miles inland?
17 days. Maybe 200, 300 miles.
Yeah, roughly.
Depending if they're
Yeah,
going with her.
Give or take, probably about 325.
Godspeed, LDG. I'll be there when I can.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're dipping there and he's asking for the map, blah, 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 but they just keep paddling. Then they hear that they park on the shore there. I suppose they knew this had happened, and that's why they buried the kayaks there.
I wonder if that's an actual. The one he was talking about, the Luba rib.
The what?
River?
I don't know where they even started out at. I don't even know which country they started in. Because, so, newsboy, the expedition arrives in Africa where they're joined by a female guide.
Wonder if that's
Yeah, it doesn't say Africa there, so it doesn't actually say a specific country of origin. So at least they know where they're going. They're gonna rest for the night. We got this gal here. She's still mad about him buying the zebra thing here. Mikey's trying to say something, but he's not. They keep going. They got actually some pretty nice rifles there, though. Those things are a hell of a lot powerful than what we got now. And those were actually.
Or if it's just,
yeah. I think those are the same rifles that they used in World War One, ain't it?
Might be, yeah.
The M1 Grande.
M1 Grand.
Yeah, I don't know what the British used though. I know the Americans used the M. Well, they used the old I can't remember which company it was, but it's a shotgun company. Not Winchester, but what's that other one?
Colt? Was it Colt?
No, it's the two-worded one.
Oh,
two named one.
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, the a Smith and Wesson shotgun there, I think it was.
Smith and Wesson, yeah.
They didn't like the rifles that the army was handing out, so they brought they had their shotguns sent over from home, and the Germans are complaining that they're considered a weapon of war because they're the old, they call them the old trench sweepers, the shotguns. The Germans absolutely hated those things. I suppose I would too.
And I'm assuming they still used machetes to get through the African jungle, as dense as it is where they are.
Yeah, they got machetes in this. So yeah, there's that plateau that he had drawn, and they stopped hearing the drums for some reason. They stopped hearing all those drums. Yeah, so they're getting the cliff, and then they run across this handsome little fellow. I wonder who they. Yeah, I suppose it's set as a warning to turn around.
Well, I like it where they had in the Temple of Doom, where the guides and they run into the thing where it has the vampire bats that come out, and they freak out and take the elephants with them. And then, he says, "We walk from here."
Yeah, I could so Photoshop this image right here. Oh my God, right here. It would not even be that much work, and I could sit there and Photoshop this.
Cool. What would you change it into?
Oh,
like
you know
exactly. Meat or something? Oh, okay.
Well, look where she's positioned.
I know what
look how she is positioned.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh man, maybe I should have put my disclaimer up today.
Mikey, I was really hoping you wouldn't ask him that question.
Well, I'm trying to be friendly here because I didn't put my disclaimer up, but maybe I ought to do this.
Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, man.
No, but you can tell that could be totally photoshopped right there. Then we run into what's this guy's name? It's in the thing here. Pujo. Yeah.
I'm all done.
Yeah, Pujo. That's Pujo. Who would name their kid Innocent Choga?
Mine has still leftover chip bits.
I have no idea.
Inside mine.
Yeah, that's his first. That's his name there.
It's on the
right
hand side.
Yeah, unless he changed it there. His name is Innocent Choga. I guess it's about the same as Fidelis Cheza.
I bet they sound more normal in their native language.
Yeah, that has to be a translation. I'm wondering if it's that it's an actual name in Africa, but it just got translated wrong, and they just went with it.
Yeah.
Couldn't they make it simpler and just call him by a name of Ben or something for short?
He is not Kuta Kinte.
All right, so they're setting up. They're all right. They're getting up there. This was actually pretty cool what they set up here.
Yeah, the only problem with that is, the charge would not be powerful enough, and I doubt he had enough line.
Yeah.
Right, everybody stand well back. Now, you might care to cover your ears. 1,
cover your ears
2,
and shield your head.
3. First time.
They could have probably thrown. They could have probably. Oh shit! They could have probably thrown that thing and got the exact same results.
Not on that cliff face. Need that extra pop from the gunpowder to clear the 500-foot cliff.
Yeah. So we got the professor. They're climbing up. They all climb up. I thought the professor was going to try to go on by himself there, but no. They start dropping the ropes and get everybody up there. I seriously thought he was going to just abandon them all down there. Then that fat guy, Professor Challenger, they had to get double ropes and bring his ass up with the seat.
Yeah, they brought everyone else up with the seat.
Yeah, he had to apparently have the seat there. And then apparently that the best bunch of men behind, and the one guy with the with the goatee and stuff, he got told to guard the rope. But we hear noises and stuff.
Challenger! You remember Pedro? Who died 2 years ago? You killed him. He was
Yes.
my brother.
So yeah, his brother took all their rope from him. So now their asses are stuck up there, but I'm pretty sure they could have found a way down if they really needed to.
Yeah.
That
wasn't very smart of him.
I'm sure they could find a. Yeah. They could find a side
I would have waited
hill,
until
I guess.
nightfall.
You know.
I would have waited until nightfall to get rid of the rope. That way there's not a bunch of angry guys standing over there who want to show their appreciation for you stranding their payday 1,000 feet up.
Yeah, because and the only reason he is still alive.
Save your ammunition, Professor. We may need it. We're stranded here.
That is the only reason he actually owes a life debt to Edward here for saving his life. Because these aren't the old British muskets where where they're inaccurate after 10 feet. You don't know where that ball's going after 10 feet. That's that thing's probably accurate to what, 100 yards?
Not going straight down though.
Yeah, not straight down.
Well, it'll still be very accurate on that cliffside there, hitting it. He could easily hit that guy from there with it. It's those are fairly accurate.
Anything? No. Okay.
So they're trying to figure out how to get back down the cliff, but
Well, it had to be a pretty good shot because he'd have to. Yeah, I was just going to say it had to be a pretty good shot, and you'd have to line it up just right and make sure it doesn't go out the side of the cliff to hit him. Now, I bet if you could line it up just right, you could kill him.
Oh, what? You don't want to share your blanket with Jethro?
I know, Kaylee.
She doesn't want to share the blanket with the cat. So yeah.
Aww.
The cat has his own built-in blanket. He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, they're just doing a little bit of talking here. There's nothing much here. But they're walking through the jungle and they hear the noise here. Oh, it's not gonna play. Yeah. Then, oh, we got our first look at the dinosaur right there. What? You gotta leave? What? Here, I'll be right back here.
The Adventures
Okay.
of Parenting.
101. That was kind of fun. We hinted at that earlier with Teague, with Admiral Teague saying about, yeah, Gorillas Parenting 101. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, like I said, when John Rhys Davies recently did, Indiana Jones $5 Destiny, he looked really bad. I mean, he definitely looked worn, like he'd been acting for so long.
Oh yeah, he is
Worn
quite
face
worn at
and-
this point.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, tell me, Germ, was this around the time that he was also doing that?
I believe this is a couple years before Sliders.
Sliders.
It was around the time this was like a year or two before. See if I can get the exact year. Oh my God, this year John Rhys
Sci-fi
Davies
series?
is 80 years old. So yeah, there's a good reason he's looking old and worn.
Yeah. All right. I got about this now. I inserted myself about 20 minutes, maybe. So yeah, we get our dinosaur here.
Challenger, I misjudged you. Let me shake your hand.
I must get a picture.
Oh, so that's the bad thing about doing this 10 seconds. You tried to get a glimpse because they didn't keep those things on the screen. Now, was that CGI or practical?
Practical. They couldn't
was
afford
practical?
CGI.
There we go. There we got the dinosaur. And this one here was just a herbivore, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nice, calm herbivore.
Yeah. I was hoping to see a T-Rex, but I suppose no. Jurassic Park
Not,
hasn't come out yet, has it?
I believe it was the same year.
Oh, was it? So yeah, they couldn't do the T-Rex thing, or else they'd probably get a copyright thing pulled against them. I suppose.
Probably wasn't in their budget either.
Well, the thing is, if you go with the less known dinosaurs, less likely to get called out on mistakes for them. So he steps in there. They're crossing the river, blah, blah, blah. He wanted to take some geological like he was trying to get some samples here. And he falls through, what would you call it? It wasn't exactly a cave underneath, or
Yeah,
would
there's
you
a
say?
cave under there. Yeah.
Yeah, he falls right through. I think he loses his glasses, does he?
Yeah, just for a second.
No, but I thought he leaves them down there.
No, I think he finds them at one point.
Yeah.
That's why he starts screaming when he sees what's actually down there with him.
Yeah, there's a bug down there, and what else? Oh, another dinosaur is down there.
Whoa.
So yeah, they actually do still have some rope on them. He's fighting off this bug. There's dinosaur. So they gave him. So they pull him out.
Yeah, but he says, "Can you help me up, please?"
Yeah. Well, I actually thought they might leave him down there, or he might die down there.
Why not? Well, why not? He's been such a bastard to the whole film.
Well, in all fairness, Challenger's an asshole
Right?
too.
I mean, come on.
Well, the problem is you got two assholes butting heads. Is the problem?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he doesn't have his glasses with him anymore. Right. He lost his glasses. So yeah. So yeah, they're climbing through here. They send this boy off. They're climbing around.
Hey, Lemon.
Oh, Scurvy's here? Hey, Scurvy. And we're a bunch of fruitcakes, huh?
Hey.
Hey, there's only one of us around here that is actually named after a fruit.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're about the two-thirds of the way through the film. So yeah. Then we run into this guy here. They see some guy in what? Just a fucking loincloth. Oh, so they're all sleeping. He's up.
Yeah.
They're all sleeping down there. I might have missed part of this here because I was busy doing something. I can't remember what it was. So he's going. So him and they're all kind of going off on their own. That black girl and Edgar, they're probably going off to go do the dirty deed or something. But they come back and they're all gone, and there's traces of blood. So they track them down. Then we get introduced to this feller. I can't remember what kind of dinosaur they said it was. Do you remember, Germ?
It looks sort of like a raptor, but I don't think they said the name.
Yeah. Germ is right. The projection is or the projection on my part. That Scurvy here says, anyone remember the Jerky Boys? They would call people fruitcakes. No, I've
I
heard of
intentionally never watched the Jerky Boys.
I've heard of Jersey Boys, but not Jerky Boys.
It's a little before your time.
Yeah, and I've heard of the I've heard of the trailer park guys that were up here in Canada, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. No, I was just saying I heard of the trailer park guys, the boys that were up here, and Sedan told me about them. But no, I've never heard of the Jerky Boys. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah. And they made sure to really emphasize the teeth on this guy. They really wanted to emphasize the teeth on this. We got a close-up shot of the teeth. I wonder if that's a miniature model or anything. But yeah, they keep showing the teeth he spits. Or did they rub something on themselves, or did he spit on them?
They rubbed the berry juice on themselves.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. And so yeah, so he can't smell them anymore, and he runs off. Then here's a sign that they were humping or something. They slept in a tree together. And this happens.
So do you.
I'm sure something would have happened.
Morning.
And they get cockblocked he gets cockblocked by this gal. Or no, by this kid. I thought the girl snuck up, but it might have been a different scene.
No, it's a little bit.
So yeah, here's where we find the empty camp, and they left the guns. See, these natives left the guns here, but yeah. And they captured them all because apparently how that tribe stays alive is they do ritual sacrifices to that big dinosaur. Which yeah, it's a ritual sacrifice is what they do here. So they show and it was all like in English here. You could hear it. You could tell it's waiting at the bottom there for them. So they take one of the guys. They all have their hands tied behind their back, but
yeah, it's important that they have two of them. We need to see what happens before they escape.
So wait. There's only. They left the majority of them at the bottom of the cliff. So would this make this guy the token black guy of the film that gets sacrificed?
I wouldn't say token because they rescue the other guy.
Oh, did they? Okay. Oh, did they bring two of them along? Yeah. So
yeah, they had the one that gets thrown over, and then they have the chief they rescue.
Yeah.
I need wood for a very hot fire and the lining of your jacket. Quickly.
So. Oh, so they throw the prop fronts over there. Let's see. All right, I cannot show the rest of it there, but you can just see what happens. That's very important. You see that they lined him up with those leaves there before sacrificing him. So they grab him, and then all of a sudden this thing comes floating around. So basically, their god sent them a balloon, so they stop and, well, they're all admiring it.
Good work, Malone.
Yeah, so they get them all rescued, their ropes cut, and then they're getting chased. Oh god, this reminds me kind of the Jack Black scene there, kind of in Pirates of the Caribbean. where he's running along the sand and all the people just chasing him because they're getting chased, and then also they run into these people and they just start hurling rocks at each other, and they roll down. So they're invited to come stay at their camp. They won't harm them. So basically, this tribe that lives in the lost world, they're split into two: one peaceful and one, what would you call them? Very primitive, backwards Aztecs ish.
To a point. They just knew what the dinosaurs wanted, and they had to sweeten the pot for them to eat it.
Well, they knew what they needed to see the sweet.
Yeah.
It's like the kid. It's like trying to give your dog medicine. You got to wrap it in cheese.
Yeah, or in this case, meat.
Yeah. And Jerky Boys were prank callers there, according to Scurvy. And Mikey says, "Thank you for having me, guys. I'll let you know if they're doing a question trick tomorrow or not. Grill, maybe see you both at Jeopardy after the 3 rounds tonight." I'm not sure because I'm very tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and normally I don't get up till 7. Give you 3 guesses why.
They're sitting right next to you.
Well, actually, in the other room now. I only have the one today.
Well, I guess there's something for small miracles.
Yeah. Well, the other one, his grandma and Jack are both helping him with this derby car. So they're trying to reunite the tribes and all that, and they're talking about the animals and stuff. Then we got that sick pterodactyl. So what happens is Professor Summerlee ends up going out and getting the plant. They spot. Yeah, so he sticks out to go get the plant with that little kid.
The chief's daughter.
Oh, is it the chief's daughter? So he manages to successfully get the plant, but I can't. I'm having trouble forwarding this here. I'm having trouble getting it 10 seconds forward.
Yeah. Well, just focus on that. They're running there. They're coming back with the plant.
Yeah, here we go. That's what I want to show. I want to show this here.
Yeah. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Strike 3, you're out. Now, I don't know if that actually killed a person or not. Getting hit in the head with the
that'll
rock.
kill him. You remember David and Goliath?
Yeah, but that was just. But anyhow, they leave him late. Oh. Basically, they leave him there twitching. They leave him there twitching and poking. And for some, oh damn it!
They left the witch doctor. He's dead.
Yeah, he's the reason why why the things stay apart, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So now he's bringing it back. He's feeding them the leaves and stuff, and that saves that pterodactyl because what happened is because of new people coming to the world there. The bacterial the dinosaurs couldn't handle the new bacteria and it killed them off.
That plant's why the dinosaurs survived in that area.
Yeah, but otherwise, the reason the dinosaurs went extinct was because of a bacterial thing, kind of like with War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
So, I always like a good bacteria story.
So do I.
Yeah, so.
I always was partial to biological warfare.
Yeah, so basically this is why they're telling them why they do the sacrifice and stuff. And Mikey says, "Okay, cool. Say goodnight to your kids for me." Okay, we'll do. So their tribes rejoining. They're all rejoining. So apparently, all they had to do was take out their chief, and the tribe will magically reunite. This would be a good. I should have asked Jill to join us on this one.
Yeah. Well,
That would've been a
poke
lot
the guy on the head who caused the problem in the first place, and the problem tends to go away.
Yeah. So anyhow, they'll all start washing each other off, and they're finding their way out. So apparently, there's a tunnel that goes all the way down to the bottom of the plateau. But he has to make a promise that. What was the promise again?
All 6 will return when we need you.
Oh yeah, when
which
we need
means
you.
they were halfway done filming part 2 by the time they came up with this.
Yeah, it's all 6 must return.
And they can guarantee it since it's already in progress.
Yeah. So they take that stick, they move it there. And when they're inside there, I wonder if that's key for something next movie. That when they're inside there, they just keeps going in circles. Their compass, so they don't know
That
which
might be.
direction they're going. Well, so yeah, they keep going down. They're making their way around. He doesn't know where he's going, but he's going somewhere. Apparently that kid has something in that bag there, but I didn't quite catch it there, what it was. But they're carrying something.
Yeah, he has something big he don't want anyone else to see.
I should have guessed it by then. But they come out and he can't kick them any further because then he'd be cursed. Blah blah blah. They make their way down, and I bet I'm gonna get a copyright strike tonight. I don't know who owns the rights to this. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for the checks to be done on the Waltons one. It's been going at it all day and night. Since the end of the stream last night, I've been waiting for the checks to complete on this Waltons one. I know exactly where a copyright claim is, so I may easily win that one with Warner Brothers there. But because that's the one where we're really discussing Ralph Wade's acting there on there. They partially claimed us talking.
Yeah, you usually do pretty good on those claims.
Oh, Pop, I think he's talking about Suzanne himself. So yeah, he runs into Pujo here. They're leaving, and then we got Gomez there yelling at Challenger there, and they're all ready to start firing, but they can't see his ass through the brush. So he pulls out, and he has a gun, and apparently he's got.
That's very cruel. Very, very cruel of him.
What?
He should have just put one in between his eyes.
Yeah,
he's gonna stagger bleeding throughout the jungle. He's gonna die a very, very horrible death.
What do you think will get him? The pterodactyl or a leopard?
The pterodactyl is all up top. So down there, a leopard, a snake, any number of things may come along and decide that this poor helpless little idiot is lunch.
Do they have those giant anacondas in Africa, or those South America?
South America.
That'd be a really good film to review one of these days, either on ours or Pop's channel, or either on this channel or Pop's channel.
Gator versus
Anaconda.
python.
No, anaconda.
Yeah, those are okay. I prefer the cheesier, like what is it? Gator versus some type of anaconda.
Yeah, just let me know if I have to run to the dispensary first when we get to these cheesy movies.
Definitely help.
Like if like when we get to the Monty Python movies, I'm definitely gonna need to hit the dispensary for that one. So yeah, he lets them run off into the jungle, and then they get these really nice dirty cars. You know, he invites her back to London, but she says her place is here. I actually thought he might have considered staying down there. You know, that to go back to London. Then at the very end of the movie, he's reunited with her down there. Because I really thought that was going to happen. I don't know about you. I thought it was going to turn into that. So they call it a important meeting. It's a challenge.
That was just you hoping.
Yeah. But.
Distinguished members, I stand before you tonight with irrefutable proof of the existence in the heart of Africa of the land that I discovered more than a year ago, the lost world.
So anyhow, I was telling that there. I'm trying to get it here. What was the evidence he had there?
A whole pile of stuff. The photographs, the tooth of a dinosaur.
There.
To pull the wool over your eyes, your claims are preposterous.
I'm trying to catch it here.
We have examined the evidence, examined it very carefully, and we find that it proves nothing.
Yeah. What do you mean? What about the photographs?
Easily faked.
Well, what about the reproductions of the rock paintings? The Scolosaurus too. You can't say that that's faked.
It just does not stand up.
So basically, they just don't want to believe it. But
right.
The boy has something up his sleeve.
We've had plenty of dinos pop. We're already past that part. We only got one dino left.
On our adventure, I made a very good friend. I think it best that you all meet him.
Well, he made two real good friends. This is just the one he didn't think about becoming a man with.
Yeah. Who's his other? Yeah.
Distinguished colleagues.
No, that girl was giving him the eye.
Let me present a creature thought extinct for millions of years. Percival, a baby pterodactyl.
Oh, I get to it where they show it. Now I want to notice the music in this. So yeah, we get that baby pterodactyl slowly rising up. And I love that little that score they had in there with the rising of the pterodactyl there. That was a beautiful score, in my opinion.
Fit very well.
The effects are pretty decent, I thought. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not major motion picture quality, but definitely made for TV movie.
Yeah, they had quite a few they had a few pterodactyls. A lot of them were like low resolution there, like to show that they're at a distance there. But we get this close up of the pterodactyl. We had the close up of the other ones. I can't remember the names of them. But they had some herbivores, and then they had that one carnivore. But they only showed the same carnivore because I'm guessing because of budget reasons. They probably didn't because they're going up against Jurassic Park too at the same time. So, and I'm guessing this is where they got the name of the second Jurassic Park movie. So yeah, and everybody's congratulating him. They make a thing in the paper. They're having toast. Jolly good time. Then they find out that the pterodactyls getting locked into the zoo, so everybody can point at it and stuff, and they can make tons of money off of it. They're making plenty of money.
That's not right. That pterodactyl belongs to that boy. It's his to do with what he pleases.
Yeah.
He's the one who stole it in the first place.
Yeah, and I just love how crappy of a lock they put on this thing. They put on this crappy of a lock.
Hurry, Jack.
They should have known this was going to happen. That someone would let it loose. If not because they felt bad for it, but just to scare a bunch of people. And here we see it go
Well,
off.
that just wasn't a thought back then.
Go, Lucy. Fly.
Goodbye, Percival.
Yeah.
But Percy!
Oh.
So yeah, there's that. Then there's the end of her. What's your final thoughts there, Germ?
Better than I thought originally. I give it a B-. Cast did well. Story's rather basic, but they worked well with what they had.
Yeah, and see, so I'm gonna give it a B+ just because it had pretty decent effects for being low budget and all that. Nice steady story. It could have probably there's some parts that dragged on. They could have probably changed a few things. We needed subtitles for the non-English roles, and you could tell it was like a fake language, but I could live with that. I did notice that everybody had perfect teeth in this, even though it's 1912 and they're in Africa. Everybody had perfect teeth. Did you notice that?
Yeah, well, most of them are British and Canadian.
Yeah, but I'm not holding that against the movie at all. But I just wanted to point that out. But no, it's good effects, good story, and we know there's going to be a sequel to it. I don't know how good the sequel is, but I'm guessing that it's going to follow the same story and it's going to be the same people because it came out literally like probably a couple months after this one did, because already in production before this one even finished wrapping up. So yeah. All right. I suppose you gotta get to the backs. You gotta get to the underground there.
I've already dealt with what LDG was wanting.
Okay. Thank you. And if you guys have your grades in the chat, let me know. Thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming. He does his Lost in Space at 8 o'clock on Mondays. Tuesdays is his horror sci-fi streams. Which, Pop, what one are we doing on Tuesday there? And then on Wednesday is Gilligan's Island at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then on Saturday, actually at half an hour, he'll be doing his rumblings from the lab. So make sure to check that out. Thank you, Mikey Sis4 for coming. He has his A-Team event reviews on Tuesdays there, then his top times on Friday nights after the Walton stream. So make sure to check that out. And thank you, Scurvy, for coming. Thank you, Pickles, also known as LDG, hashtag for the net, for coming. If you ever need a place to hang out or need some IT help, there's always the underground, so make sure to check that out. Sure, what you got going on?
Tuesday, Sci-Fi Cinema, Andromeda Episode 3. Nerd Night Open Panel on Thursday. And Saturday morning cartoons next Saturday. Poll will be up tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, can we see if we can get Rocket Power on that list?
I already got it scheduled to release tomorrow. And I'll put Rocket Power on the list, replacing whatever wins next time.
Alrighty.
Just remind me next week.
Yeah, I just had fun watching that show. So as for me, do you got our movie for next Saturday?
Why don't we just go with Return to the Lost Kingdom and push everything back.
Okay, that works. So yeah, next week will be Return to the Lost. So basically, we'll be doing the sequel. Okay, that works for me. There. And tomorrow we are watching Mad Max 3 on Wednesday. There, we will be watching Justified, and then I might do a cringe talk this Thursday if I have time. I'll do a cringe talk on Thursday there, and if PvP doesn't get back to me, it'll be Leprechaun, because we're talking about doing all 8 of them. There's nothing to review on those movies, but they're fun to watch. They're so bad.
Some of them are fun to watch. If you try doing it too much, it just gets real sad.
Yeah. Well, the ones in the hood, those ones are just plain racist. In the hood. Yeah, it's not even in the hood. They had to put in the hood and back to the hood. They're so damn racist films. Those are the 2 most racist films. They're really racist films. Oh, I'd have to look into it there. Another one for cringe stock would be, but this one here is just more pathetic. It's cringe, but it's more pathetic than fun to make fun of. Would be Dear White People. That was
that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah. Like, just imagine if I made a show called Dear Black People, they'd be burning my house down.
Yeah, another one coming up would be good for that Magical Negroes.
Oh yeah,
coming out, I believe, next month.
Is it coming out on streaming or is it going to theaters?
I'm not sure about that one.
Because I gotta be careful with the theater stuff there. Because at least with this stuff here, I got plausible deniability here, versus the theater stuff. How exactly did you get access to this here now? Oh, I probably shouldn't say that online, but anyhow, so yeah.
Hey, he went to a theater. As far as you know, theoretical internet complainer, he went to a theater and watched it. He just took a few snapshots.
Yep. And we got a really good Walton's episode. If anybody wants to join us, they'll have to let me know ahead of time. But next week, so Walton's is the ghost story. That's a really good one. I remember that episode. I don't know if you've seen it before, Germ.
Probably a long time ago.
Yeah, I already know what my screen's. But with that, you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.